Players win basketball games. When you play the game with that purity of heart,
he can. DA, he's special. And thanks for your report. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Conley. Garland with the rebound.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Mitchell with it. Conley picks him up, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen with the screen for Garland. No good from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Conley gets the bucket.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves on defense. Allen with the screen for Mitchell to the inside.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Allen dishes to Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. Garland, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Towns gets it to go.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Mobley, a screen on Conley. A 3 from Garland. Mobley kicks to Garland. Back to Mobley. Shot to stop the run. And Mobley throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mobley, a screen on Towns. The wide open look here for Garland. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Garland against Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. For the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Minnesota now the other way. Conley, the pass to Towns. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And Towns drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Another miss by Minnesota. Cavaliers trailing. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's Garland. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And Mobley throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Right side, Edwards. The pass to Towns. 4 seconds left. And he makes good on the layup. Towns has got 9.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills, and you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's down.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
The shot's good. Rivers has got his first points of the night. Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guard, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 5. And here's Rivers. Right wing. McDaniels kicks to Rivers. There's the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Rivers bounce pass. And here's Prince outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. LeVert from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Rubio finding the open man. It seems that's exactly what he was built to do. It's what he's paid to do.
Rivers dishes to Gobert. It's Prince on the wing. McDaniels in the post. He's against Green. McDaniels passes to Noel. Great tee that time from Green. The Cavaliers leading by 8. LeVert kicks to Wade. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Rubio penetrating. The wide open look here for Lopez. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Rubio right side. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Rubio's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
they've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
LeVert the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team. Well, Robin Lopez played with 8 different teams through his first 13 seasons in the league. And in a word, a basketball nomad. Those 7-footers always in demand when they can impact both ends of the floor.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Someone like Robin Lopez, Clark, how hard is it to change teams that much?
I don't know, because I never experienced that in my short career, but I imagine it's got to be difficult. But if you're comfortable with yourself and you bring value to your teams, then I think it can be a fairly smooth adjustment.
Mike Conley's checked in for Rivers. Timberwolves trail by 9. Now McDaniels. And the pass to Reed. Towns in the corner. And Towns throws it down.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Rubio against Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Towns, a screen on Rubio. Towns down low. Wade is covering. Towns, no luck. Pass to Lopez. And here's Green outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Towns with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And yes, it's good. Towns has got 13.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Here's Rubio. Reed with the rebound. Here's Noel. And so that's the end of the first half.
With the score, your Cavaliers 32, the Timberwolves 22. Fans, let's get it for the Jabberwockies.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Towns is out there with Prince. And it's Conley. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
Wade outside. Conley against Rubio. The kick out to Lopez. Pocket 6. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
The drive by Rubio. Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
And, you know, with all due respect, hey, that's a mistake by the defense. You want to close off the lane and force Rubio to shoot from outside.
Outside Conley. Towns in the corner. To the paint. Here's Reed. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and that one falls for Reed. Cleveland leading by 8. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The kick out to Towns. He's feeling it. They get the rebound. Back to Reed. Stolen by Allen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 11. Passes to Edwards. Into the lane. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Prince. Towns with the steal. Fires for 3. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Towns. Prince has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. The 3 from Garland. And he's good on the 3-ball. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Mitchell wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 10 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The feed to Allen. It's stolen by Gobert. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Mitchell drops them both. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards drawing the double team. Now the pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. Towns finds Gobert. Prince outside. Outside, Towns. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. From deep. A shot off that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Allen kicks to Okoro. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. For 3, Mitchell. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh! Wow, my goodness.
Man. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Okoro passes to Mitchell. To the middle. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Allen. Pass to Okoro. Lets it go with a 3. Oh, they get it back. Mobley right side. The dish now to Okoro. Garland the pass to Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
Jarrett Allen.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
So he gets them both. Cleveland leading by 4. Allen a screen on Rivers. Garland the pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Allen.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Here's Edwards. That one misses. And Cleveland will come the other way. On the wing, Mitchell. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Shot from the wing. Stolen by Okoro. Towns with the steal.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
2 minutes remaining.
Garland against Rivers. Over in the corner, Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Rivers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. That's 12 points for Jarrett Allen.
And, guys, Allen is certainly in the zone. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and when he does that, he'll stay with it. He won't let up. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Mitchell, this is to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Passes it to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley, left side. Okoro, wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside, Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Garland, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
At the line for Cleveland.
In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Hey, guys, that's exactly why Prince is out there in these moments. Big-time shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Edwards kicks to Rivers. Prince, the pass to Rivers. Back to Prince. From past the arc. No good there. The 3 from Garland. No good there. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves, or they're...
Courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at point. Now here's Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. Pass to Mobley. Over to the left wing. Mobley on a screen. Garland for three. Adams grabs the miss. Outside Morant. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
And that one's good. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all.
Oh! Get you some! Show us some power!
Nice! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bain finds Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. The shot. And another basket for Memphis. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Garland for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. From deep, Bain. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Morant finds Bain. From downtown, Cavaliers with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Adams. They get it back. Outside for Morant. No good on the triple. The Cavs have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. The 3 from Mitchell hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 9. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
What we know about Dylan Brooks, he's a gamer. 3 on the other end, right back at you.
Allen with a screen on Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell against Bain to the middle. Shot clock at 6. Garland for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Second team foul.
The Cavs have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Fires for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And here's Garland. Fires from deep. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers.
Your Cavaliers use this team. Let's give it up.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Adams. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Morant. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Okoro. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. That'll put Donovan Mitchell on the line. Ja Morant picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. He drops it from range. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter. As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing!
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Garland, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And it's Morant missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Garland. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly. Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Jackson against Mitchell. Mobley passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Bane. And here's Brooks. Now Adams. Allen defending. Outside for Morant. Over Okoro. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Mitchell drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 19 points.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Here's Morant driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
The Cavaliers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Driving to the basket.
Attack, young I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts the move on. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Mobley is screen on Bain. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Morant missing again. Oh, stolen by Morant. 4 seconds left. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Darius Garland.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Just 3 on the clock. And through the first half, a pretty lump.
With the score, your Cavaliers 40, the Grizzlies 23.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Back to LeVert. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. It's LeVert on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. It's stolen by Rubio. Pass to LeVert. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, Robin Lopez has a lovable personality. He's someone his teammates really enjoy playing with.
Here's Morant. Rubio with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Rubio's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Morant. He takes it in. Rubio with a steal. Here's Wade. And he dunks it down.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Rubio with a steal. Outside, Green. This one for three. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Pass to Wade, all alone, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And again, another missed shot. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Adams finds Morant. 1:46 left to play in the third. Fires in the triple. Morant's got 19 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the 18-footer right on the mark. He's got 21.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Spins. Here's Green. Stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And here's LeVert for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside Morant. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Wade. Here's Green. Takes a three. It's another three for Cleveland.
In rhythm, what a beautiful release by Danny Green. The catch and shoot, he has it to a science.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. For Memphis, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
12 seconds left in the third. Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 on the layup. Mitchell's got 26 points.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell, able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
And so it's Cleveland with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 56% in this one. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And the Grizzlies shooting just 37% so far in this one. On the wing, Bane launches a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds now. The 3 from Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Now Garland. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. And so it's Memphis with it. The 3 from Bane. Brooks left side. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. No one covering. Morant's got 27 points.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
They get it back. Pass to Okoro. Here's the three. Back to Garland. There's the three. Again, Garland missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Morant. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got a rebound, number 12 here already in the game. The three from Mitchell on target from range. That's 29 for him.
Tried to shut off Mitchell's drive. This is what he can do to you. Stop and pop.
Morant drawing the double team. Three-pointer, Brooks gets the three to fall.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Again, Garland missing.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it. Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Mobley outside from the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a three of his own.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
We've got 1:13 left in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. It doesn't go for him. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Outside Morant. Puts up a three. And another miss by Memphis. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Takes a step back. Here's Mitchell. Brooks with the rebound.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Back to Garland. The three is up. He can't get it to go. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From behind the arc. Jackson can't get it to go. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Mobley finds Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Morant on the take. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, stop it.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Morant finds Brooks. Shoots the 3. That one's not going to go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Now here's Brooks, following the miss by John Morant. Gobert brings the double team outside for Jackson. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jackson's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Grizzlies. Edwards passes to Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And Gobert drops them both. Here's Morant. Sweet move. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Bain out to Brooks. And there's the pass to Morant. Shoots over McDaniel. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morant's got his second basket of the game. Here's Gobert. A special move before the shot.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Morant. Here's the drive. Brooks kicks to Bain. 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. Misses the layup. Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
There's Jackson with the 3. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Gobert against Bain. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 8 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Jackson. He kicks it to Morant. Drives to the hoop. And Morant throws it down.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Towns. No points in the game yet for him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The baseline J. Offensive rebound. Morant outside. And jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Pass to Gobert. And And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. A free throw drops for Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Gobert drops them both.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota. Rivers comes in for Michael Conley. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Rivers dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And Adams kicks to Jackson. Back to Adams. Morant outside. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. And another miss by Memphis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Edwards, that's good.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is shown.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies? Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there at Prince, and it's Rivers in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Adams outside. On the wing, Bane. Rebound, Minnesota. Prince with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Rivers. Here's Gobert. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Edwards looking it over. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Now here's Morant. McDaniels defended.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. First free throw is good. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Gobert kicks to Rivers. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Stolen by McDaniels. And finished off by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Morant outside. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Bane. Prince dishes to Rivers. High post shot. Prince's shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
He hits the second from the line. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. From deep, Prince. That shot off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Morant outside. Pass to Bane. Plenty of space. It's good. Bane's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Rivers kicks to McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And the basket by Jackson.
From way downtown. Jackson Jr. up big with serious range.
Gobert with a screen for Prince. Gobert the pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. Back to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. And they pick up 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Bane against Edwards. Back to Bane. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound. Out to Brooks. Over Rivers. The pass to Morant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving negative for that interview.
32, the Grizzlies, 28.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards is just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' foul. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Towns, he's checked in for McDaniel. Morant with it, now guarded by Towns. And the dunk by Jackson.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweep pass. Throw it up to him. Jared knows what to do.
Edwards finds Towns. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Over Bane. That one off the back iron and out. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game. It's stolen by Gobert. Morant against Towns. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with the nice find.
Adams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Prince in the corner. Towns wide open. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gobert with a screen for Prince to the paint. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Prince. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Edwards gets to Conley. Towns against Jackson. Kicks it out to Prince. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant surveying the D. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 9. The kick out to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
2 minutes.
Gobert down low. Headed by Morant. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Here's Edwards. And with authority.
That is a monster finish.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drop. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And he gets it back. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So Adams will go to the free throw line. That one is on Towns. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Shot clock at 3. Bain finds Jackson. And they get it back. Now here's Morant for 3. Got a piece of it. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's McDaniels, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Left side, Adams. Out to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Gobert in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Timberwolves keep it alive. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digit. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Adams. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Towns. It counts. And the foul. Grant. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And Memphis also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for John Morant.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Williams against Rivers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Here's Adams. Outside for Jackson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jet.
Towns for 3. And stolen by Williams. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson down low. Gobert on him. Jackson passes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson a screen on Rivers. Williams for 3. Memphis the rebound.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Adams' shot is off.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. Poke loose. Jackson with it. Picked up by Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use Jackson low down low. Good luck stopping him.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Right side Towns. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Jones, no one around him. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Towns. No good on the triple. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. Rivers against Jones. Over Rivers. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 12. Prince outside. Has to go big. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bain. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Gobert with a wide open look. Passes it to McDaniels. Gobert down low. Adams defending. Shot clock at 5. Prince kicks to McDaniels. Here's Edwards driving the lane.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Jones dishes to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Fires the 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Shooting for Memphis.
And the second free throw, good.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
And he makes all 3. Minnesota leading by 11. And here's Rivers. Prince, the pass to Gobert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gobert's got 30.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Timberwolves.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis, trailing by 13. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. .40 seconds left in the 4th. Outside, Bain. Brooks outside. And it's off from three-point range. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Tries from 16. They get it back. Bain looking around. Off target with his 3. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
smack clowns with mad style.
really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward.
Well, Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Garland, no good. And here's Minnesota now. Conley passes to McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Now here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Conley. To the inside. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Garland.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Towns down low. Covered by Mobley. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got his second basket on the night.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
The drive by Garland. Pass to Allen. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Edwards for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Allen. Back to Garland. Allen a screen. For 3. That one's good. Garland for 3.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself. The answer back from distance. Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Cuts off the pass. Left side, Conley. Outside, McDaniels. Towns is screen on Allen. Back to Towns. Wide open look. The Cavaliers pull it in. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra...
Oh! Get you some!
Show us some power!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Back to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. To the middle. It's stolen. On the break. Back to Daniels. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Okoro on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Garland. And stolen by Edwards. Inside. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Garland. Back to Allen. Oh, sweet move.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
From deep, Mitchell. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Right side, McDaniels. To the inside. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Outside Edwards. Got a piece of it. Outside Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Oh, you see a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. It's blocked by Gobert. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Now here's Garland. And he drives in. The open shot by Allen. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Allen, the pass to Garland. From deep 3-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Cleveland calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Drills it from deep. Edwards has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Boy, that was deep. Anthony Edwards testing the limitations of his range on that one.
And here's LeVert for three. Sinks it from distance.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Lopez, the screen. Pass to Rubio. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. They're running. McDaniels from long range gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
LeVert goes against Edwards. The three ball. The shot by LeVert, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-7 run. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside, Green. Out to Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Lopez, the screen on Edwards. The shot by LeVert, no good. Outside McDaniels. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, 17.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Rivers in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
When you think about Caris LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had 1 campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Pass to Green. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Caris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Here's Wade, fires the 3. Here's LeVert, guarded by Edwards. And here's McDaniels. On the wing, Rivers. Lopez with the steal. Outside Rubio. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nails it from 3. McDaniels got 11.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
And the basket by Rubio.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Here's Edwards. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. It doesn't bother him.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Okoro comes in for Green. Mitchell's checked in for LeVert. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio.
Robin Lopez, the prototypical lunch pail player. He brings so much skill, able to create some offense when his number is called.
At the line for Minnesota, Taurean Prince.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. To the left wing. Outside Edwards. Off target from outside. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there, the hustle was there, very close to picking that one.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Here's Garland. It's deflected. They retain possession. Pass to Okoro. From deep, Mitchell. Allen finds Mitchell. Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Another shot. Buries the jump shot. Mitchell's got 9.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch, or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Mobley. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Here's Prince. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Prince has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
For 3, Conley. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break.
Your Timberwolves advancing.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. McDaniels with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now you love the anticipation, the burst to get to the basketball first off the glass. Taurean Prince doing work right now.
And he gets that one.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
4-3. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 9 points here in the second half.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Garland, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Mitchell. Over McDaniels. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Gobert against Allen. And he lays it up and in.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Conley passes to Edwards. Off target with the 3. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Okoro. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. It's Edwards with a drive.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Pass to Okoro. Allen on the wing. Defended by Gobert. Allen inside. He's against Gobert. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
McDaniels from long range. It's stolen by Garland. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Conley with some nice D. Tries it from 19. Here's Prince. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. The 3. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Gobert. Gobert's got 6 assists here tonight. Garland against McDaniels. Allen inside. Banked it in off the glass.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Edwards finds Conley. Allen against McDaniels. No good from the wing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Allen inside. Prince is there. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Conley. They grab their own miss. From deep, the Cavaliers pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there it is for him.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gobert. There's the drive, and he gets it to go.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Garland against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell over McDaniels. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
The backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Okoro. Mobley left side. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Outside, Payne. Stolen by Mitchell. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell leading the charge.
Failures to take care of the basketball against Donovan Mitchell, you're asking for trouble.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Now Morant. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. There's the pass to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Mitchell wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morant with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now Garland. After the missed three from Evan Mobley. Mitchell outside. Going inside, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Morant surveying the D. The shot comes out, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Garland with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Allen. Passes it to Okoro. Mitchell outside. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 9 points.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by John Morant. Mobley kicks to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Pass to Garland. Takes the 3. Allen passes to Mobley. Now Okoro. Brooks covering. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. They get it again. Pass to Garland. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Mitchell outside. Spins. Kicks it out to Garland. The pass to Okoro. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. Garland, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Mobley throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Passes it to Morant. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Knocked away and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Morant outside. Bane drives in. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
And Adams kicks to Morant. Over Mitchell. That one rolling around and rims out. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
They grab their own miss. The wide open look here for Garland. A three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. They double him with Bane, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland attacking. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Allen kicks to Mobley. The 3.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 9.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Look at that.
Nice. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And Morant throws it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell passes to Allen. The shot from 20 feet away. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Now here's Morant for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Good on the three-point shot. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Fires the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Brooks from outside. Good on the triple. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
And Adams sends it back. Memphis moving it around. And that one drops.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. It's LeVert on the wing. He takes it in, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And LeVert, here we go.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Latrey connects from 3-point range. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
And that one's good, Morant.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
Wade with no one around. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering even up.
And so it's Cleveland in control with the 9-point lead at the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this.
For the Unlucky.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
On the court for Cleveland, Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Green, and it's Wade in at the 4. It's LeVert on the wing, guarded by Bain. Wade dishes to Green. Kicks it out to Rubio. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. The drive by Rubio. No good. Morant with some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 5. From deep. And Desmond Bain good for 3. Bain's got his second basket of the night.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp 3-point shot.
Rubio the pass to Wade. Lopez dishes to Wade. Takes it off the glass. Wade's got 5 now.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
Here's Brooks. Rubio against Morant. Jackson from long range.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Wade with it, now defended by Bain. Rubio with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Usually on the front end of the catch and fire. Rubio on the finishing end right there.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Morant. Morant comes with the double team, and Rubio kicks to LeVert. Inside, here's Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And here's Morant. 26 points for him. Here he goes.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for Memphis.
Both free throws good from Morant. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell passes to Garland. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Memphis ball.
Now here's Morant for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Bain. And here's Garland for 3. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Mobley a screen on Bain. And that one's good. Mitchell.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
From deep. Bain, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Lets it go from deep. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Tried to shut off Mitchell's drive. This is what he can do to you. Stop and pop.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Garland with the bucket.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
To the middle, here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
The Grizzlies trail by 12, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
From deep three-point range, Jackson has the open look, and it's good off the back rim and in.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead early. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Brooks. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Bain. Stolen by Brooks. To the wing on the left. Morant drives in. And Morant moves it down.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drive steady. Where did he go?
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotation, but it's worth it.
And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Mitchell way outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And here's Garland for 3. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Unbelievable. Man, oh, man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
In the corner, Okoro with it. There's the steal. Morant kicks to Brooks. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Mitchell against Morant. Kicks it out to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And it's Morant missing.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Over Bain. And they'll get another chance. Now, here's Garland. With the clock winding down, the slam dunk by Garland.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. big win on the road.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Mitchell finds Garland. Tries the spin move. The 19-foot shot. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
shortage of ambition, Allie. Thanks for that. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Edwards can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. But one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Drains the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here are the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game, and you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
They've got numbers. Pass to Bain. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Outside McDaniels. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Conley against Moran. Memphis the rebound. Here's Adams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Towns. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
You know, Towns would rather shoot the three or post you up, but he's good enough as a shooter that the mid-range is effective for him, too.
Rudy Gobert. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
You have to credit the defense. Adjusts his feet, takes the hit, and gets the call.
Conley passes to Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Morant into the lane.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Shot's good by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Count that bucket.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
McDaniels, that's good.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. And Their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
First free throw is good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Over McDaniels. Brooks against Conley. Outside for Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McDaniels. Morant missing again.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just gotta find him.
McDaniels from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Bain. Picked it out of midair. He got it off in time. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So for Minnesota right now, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Rivers in at the point.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Morant. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
McDaniels from long range. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. From deep, Morant sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the ball.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
From deep, Morant. Edwards pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Puts one up from 19. And it's Morant again missing. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Morant. Tries it from 19. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Morant's got 14 points.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
McDaniels from long range. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Adams with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Adams, the pass to Morant. offensive board. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And the shot's good. Gobert's got his third bucket of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Morant going inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
McDaniels. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Back to Morant. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. Minnesota shooting around 50% of the game so far. Pass to Rivers. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Ooh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Grizzlies shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Minnesota in the lead. Oh, stolen by Morant. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Edwards. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Bane. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Rivers. And stolen by Bane. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Rivers. The Timberwolves have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Edwards. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Morant with the
An electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Edwards fires from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close.
35. The Timberwolves 36.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Adams, the pass to Morant. Brooks outside. Outside for Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Prince. Now Towns. To the left side wing. Prince can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season, playoff experience It's young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Here's Brooks. And that one comes up a bit short. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Gobert. Here's Rivers. The kick out to Edwards. Takes the 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Morant. Hits the target from 18 feet. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Gobert up top. Outside Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Prince. No good on the quick 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bane, the pass to Adams. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. From the wing. Kept alive. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
First personal foul. Second team.
And that one falls for Jackson. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Rivers. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Now Gobert. Adams covering. Back to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. Memphis shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Morant. Adams with the ball. He has 7. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Second chance effort. And it's Adams missing.
Memphis foul. Steven Adams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And he makes both free throws. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You're always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Desmond Bane.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Up top, Morant. McDaniels covering. Here's Brooks. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And that one falls for Towns. Well, Memphis shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 6.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home. And that's a double-double for him now.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Anthony Edwards. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Timberwolves shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Edwards, a pass to Conley. He drives to the hoop. Towns with the ball. Pure from three-point range. Towns has got 11 in the second half.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man. Got a lot to work with.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Gobert goes in. It's rebounded by Memphis. Oh, deflected. From deep three-point range. Here's Adams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
And Adams drops them both. Minnesota with the ball. They lead by 11. And here's Edwards outside. It's tipped. Here's Towns. Money from the wing. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
And the basket is good.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Conley finds Towns. Shot on the wing. That one's wide left. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Payne, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
And here's Morant outside.
just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Oh, towers down with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Pass to Jackson. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. From deep. The shot by Towns, no good. The Grizzlies shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. On the wing, Bain. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. And there is no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
To the inside, Adams. Edwards pulls it in. And the Timberwolves with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Right side, Moran. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 37.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
That's the end of the game.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for Grant Hill.